gonna talk. I mean, we probably should have done this face to face, but whatever. One, I should be able to see your comments if you're making. So I literally just got finished watching the second part to The Quiet Place. I have a feeling there'll be a part three. Now, I will say when I first heard about the premise of the first one, I wasn't. It didn't sound too interesting, to say the least. Stop. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Food. Okay. I can do that. Sorry, give me a moment. So, when I first heard about the movie, right, it didn't seem like it was in my wheelhouse. Now, ironically, my my former spouse and our daughter had went to see the movie, and we're on, cordial terms or whatever, so we can have conversations. They recommended the movie, right? And I saw the first one, and it left me wanting. I'll just put it that way. But then, like I said, I just saw the second one, and it makes so much more sense. The kids born through such adversity, through these upgrades, through these shifts, right? They're a little different, a little heightened, a little sensitive, and I mean that in a positive sort of way. I don't want to give the movie away, but I kind of feel like I'm going to. I kind of feel like it's going to happen if you haven't seen the second one. But it felt like it was in alignment with what's going on, with these upgrades, with the youth being much more sensitive to the planet and the vibration and just all of these subtle things, like their connectivity to plants, to animals, to each other. It's just deeper. And so I was just kind of taken aback because here are these, they're aliens in the movie, right? But they look demonic. They look like something out of Spawn or some of those real gruesome comic books, like the Magna series. And it's like there's a consistency and what they depict aliens to look like outside of, like, remember E.T. and shit like that, when back in the day when they were trying to soften the blow about grays. And there are some that are benevolent, and some that's just literally observing, no interaction. But these, they really do look demonic. And I know, just like many other readers have gotten the memo, many channelers and things like that have gotten the memo that the vibration of the planet is rising. Gaia has had a very consistent frequency, but the frequency is shifting. Um, Again, the Schumann resonance, those of you who follow such things, you'll see these blasts, and a lot of times they do correlate with gamma ray bursts and solar flares and all of these things. But slowly over time, you're noticing that she's staying at a higher tempo, a higher frequency. And in the movie, the kid, the young girl, one of them, discovered that her hearing aid device, the frequency it put out when it ran into interference, aka a microphone amplified, it caused a disturbance in these creatures. Like, drove them back. Like, they're so fine tuned, right, to the vibration, to the energy that people are putting out, that they're drawn to it. But it's something in that particular binary beat, if you will, that causes them to run, to cower, for them to feel pain, if you will. It's uncomfortable. It weakens them, and so, sound therapy is very recommended for people who are going through ascension, especially if you're experiencing the symptoms. It helps keep your auric field clean. It helps keep those parasitic energies from being able to attach to you. But the movie it's funny because I didn't take it as spiritual when I first, like I said, I saw the first installment. And then once I saw both of them and how they had these communities. There was like the savages, and you saw that the people who had turned cannibal due to the circumstances. There were all these little parallels that you saw. People even are either sunk into their savagery or their humanity. You know what I mean? People started to uh, naturally group themselves according to what they were about, but it was very primal. You saw people who were battling self-preservation over the greater good. There's a lot of parallels in there. And just the name itself, a quiet place, right? People on the spiritual journey often find themselves in very deep, quiet spaces, trying to listen to the divine. So the idea of having to go slow, to tread lightly, to draw no attention, it was very deep. You start to see, or I saw the parallels, how when you make a bunch of noise, you get the attention of entities that you don't necessarily want to know where you are. Like this bottle in that movie would have got you. Wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened. And then there was a child born in these circumstances where the world was in a quiet space where they couldn't make a noise. But the child was protected. They created a soundproof box, if you will. For those of you who have had the protection of the Most High, who, if, in your opinion, might have stepped into your life purpose a little later than you might have liked, it's not for you to decide. You're on the divine's time, not your own. Time is a joke to them. It means something to us because of, flesh, but it's a joke. And so you have been protected and shielded until the right time, until it was safe for you to make your emergence. And it's interesting because here we are coming out of a patriarchal global system that has reigned for a few millennia now. And if you've seen the movie, you saw that the father figure, he paid the sacrifice, right? Not intentionally, but they lost a son, right? But it's funny because I was like, okay, that represents the Christ child. But prior to that, we Adam, Eve, first child, first order, first son, if you will, in human form. It got really deep. So I saw them as twins, if you will, because there were two teenage or like preteens, and they were growing up. But in the second one, they're like preteens, and you saw the unification. Because the young lady, the preteen girl, she stepped into what most would consider the roles of a young man. And then the preteen boy, he was very emotional, and you know what I mean? It was just a complete opposite swap of the normal paradigm, which is what we've been waiting for. Allowing our men to experience their emotions without ridicule, without backlash, without shame. Allowing our women, our young girls, to be strong without ridicule, without shame. It got deep. Wholeness. And they were the ones to solve the problem. They were the ones to take action. The preteens, the twins. Right. to pave the way for like their little brother who was being protected. It's like indigo, star seeds, rainbows. You understand how this plays out? It was so many parallels, but the mother, she was left standing. Divine feminine, right? hmm And the person who she thought was going to be there, right? Not saying that wasn't the plan, at least in her eyes. Uh, a temp, if you will. Someone who didn't want the job, but was made for the job, if you will, did the right thing. Just in terms of security and safety. Like he didn't try to like a villager. Understand or a knight in this instance. Yeah, a quiet place. It got deep. I was like, wow, they killing these demons with these high pitches, these frequencies by raising a vibration. These low vibrational entities cannot hang on. I'm like, wow, even Hollywood catching on. I gotta give some of these directors more credit. You gotta, just like with Squid Games, like you gotta look for the deeper meanings to these things. Like, please look beyond the gore and the gruesome, because it's eh. If that's what you're in it for, then you're not even in spiritual school. Mm. There's a message in it all. Any of y'all see these? Like, really, it's crazy. I was just like floored, right? And I also got the fact that we can't be dismissive of great ideas and genius coming out of the youth. You know what I mean? Like, they're the most technologically advanced generation in several millennia, as far as we can account. Why wouldn't they be full of genius and innovation, brainstorming? Why wouldn't they be progressive? It's deep. I was like, wow. Mm, mm, mm. It's a time to speak and a time not to. It's a time to draw attention. It's a time not to. You know what I mean? Like, it's a time for battle. I mean, it got real deep. Like, I hope y'all go watch them. Like, with your third eye. You know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to share that with y'all because it was really deep. Mm, mm, mm. It truly is a vibe. Like, shade. Look, look, look. It's so funny because I have a card in this deck that speaks of not a little shade, but a lot. But you see how it's broken up? How it can't compete with the good vibes? Like, they're like band-aids and shit. Somebody hurt, but like those low energies, they can't compete. They just can't compete. Look at this. That's a message unto itself for everybody. Live your truth. See how far it can take you. Just going with it. Look, they be trying to grab hold of you, but they can't. They really, really can't. It's incredible. Right. It's a different sort of self-reliance when you don't rely on other people as your source of happiness, when you're fulfilled or capable of fulfilling yourself. Like, even if you're in a low point, you know how to self-save, you know how to bring yourself to where you need to be. You recognize your abundance. You may not have everything, but you have what you need. You know what I mean? It's like, so what if you don't go shop at like Prada or Fendi? That might not even be your taste, but you're happy. You're content. Not content in a way where you're lazy, but grateful. Content in terms of gratitude. It's different. It's a vibration. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all want to tell me where you're from? Like, I'm gonna pause on that one. You better be high vibrational interdimensional beings. Oh, they funny. They like, oh, you already know. I do. But I was hoping you would, They said no. That would be too much. It would be too much. They're funny. That did not sound good. Mm, mm, mm. Angels. Just so nobody freaks out now. For some of y'all, no, 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 no. Is it? Good day. Let me just. Good day. All right, so I'm gonna say it because I wanted to confirm. So somebody out there, right, who's tuning in, you lost a lover. It happens. Y'all had some sort of spat, and something happened, and they on the other side. They're fine. They really are. They would actually like you to stop worrying so much and let them be at peace so they can truly cross over. Because I feel like there's some sort of guilt for whoever you are. You got no guilt. They're fine. It's because there was some sort of fight, but they're fine. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. They're fine. They're Yes. Sometimes you feel their presence. They're fine. But just know they're fine, so you can release them so they can move on. Oh, it's funny. I didn't even see that, but I could feel the guilt. There was the 5 of Cups right there. That guilt is keeping them hanging on here. Let it go. Let them go, please. They would like you to let them go. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, they really do. It's nothing personal. They have another mission to go on. Like they need to, like truly your son. Please stop holding on to this person. They're asking you to stop holding. Let them move on. I don't know who you are, but I have never heard anybody on the other side so aggressively say, let me the fuck go in my life. Most of them be like, they understand why they still here. They got, like, missions and shit to wrap up. But it's one person in particular. Please let them go. They supposed to move on to be somebody guardian angel and you holding on to them. Let them go. Anything else from y'all? Not so maybe somebody else. Okay, another one. Who? You know who you are. Yeah, I'm talking to you. But yes, you know who you are, and yes, I'm talking directly at you. But I also feel like this is a message for y'all. Don't be afraid. You do channel messages. Some are channeling messages directly from the divine feminine herself. I feel like this is a privilege that you carry forward from a previous incarnation. Once upon a time, we used to have temples devoted to the divine feminine. And I do feel like you probably were a high priestess in service to her, or whoever the top ranking feminine deity was that was that cultural representation of divine feminine's energy, is the best way I can put it. Okay, what would you like to say? Hmm. Some of y'all are fighting these messages from coming in. You're afraid of channeling. Why? Mm, you are. You're afraid of channeling. I feel like as much as you're drawn to magic, maybe somebody introduced it to you. Like, you just have to understand, you're literally going to be like you're a medium. Whoever this is, it's okay. Like, you literally channel energies through you. It's a blessing. It's a privilege. You should feel honored. Is what I'm getting. Ooh, you should feel honored that you were selected for this. I know I am. I'm definitely humbled by it. But this is how somebody feels right here. Nine of Wands, like Five of Wands. That's a lot of energy. Like, stop fighting it. Let it flow. If you want clarity, all right, listen. For y'all who are really new to channeling, it's not, I'm not going to say it's simple. This is why I really do recommend meditation, because it helps when you're grounded and things like that. When you work with the various chakras and frequencies, it really does help. But you're resistant to it, and because it's more than just, you're a medium, right? And you're clairvoyant, and so you get a lot of information. You got again, I'm getting that scene from Ghost where she faked her ass into actually being psychic, right? And so there's a lot of energies trying to come through you. There's a lot of messages that want to come through. You just gotta like take a deep breath and allow yourself. For some of you, this is like automatic writing. For some of you, this is actual like just, it's almost like a trance. That's the best way I can describe it. When they really have a message, I would highly recommend crown chakra work and third and throat chakra work. That'll help. Yeah, these adjustments, these increases, they do they, it can be very uncomfortable. But see, this amplify, look. Take your time with it. Because if you go too fast, it really can be painful. I don't know about you, but I've had some high pitch resonance come through at times, and it really is like, it's almost like a sharp stab. It's like, wow, what? But you know, that's those who know, you know. You have to constantly do the work. Yeah. Oh, I meditated today. No, no, no. Keep going. Keep going. Ask them to come to you one at a time. Seriously, they will. They'll come, not all at once, trying to fight their way in to be heard first. But no, it's your gift. Train it. Some of y'all confused like shit. It's okay. You got people in your family that have this same gift. You should talk to them. You should definitely talk to them. Right. Some, it's, oh my gosh. It's about to get real for y'all. Let's see. Look, 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 look. Oh my. You're being activated. Mm. I've been getting that for a couple of days now. Some of y'all are due to really meet some sort of celestial or alien, in air quotes, whatever you want to call it, interdimensional being. I mean that. Like, this is more than just a download for some of y'all. Like, you were going to see some shit. For some of you, it could even be a motherfucking UFO. I don't know. But it's something like that. Like, they're here. It's a blessing, right? It's funny because Divine Feminine is here. These cards came out sideways, right? You could actually get a peek through the veil and watch an angel kick some low vibrational entity's ass. Oh, I get it. It's terror. It is. It is. Oh, what was the name of that show? It's a relatively new show. He's a clairvoyant. Like, he see the craziest shit. I can't believe they made a whole show about it. That's what I was like, oh, okay. So they're aware how many psychics are on the planet, how many mediums, how many intuitives, seers, oracles, prophets, prophetesses. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of people waking up. People just be seeing shit. You could talk to your grandma on the other side. She'll help you. She sure will. But y'all about to see some shit. Mm. Now that's interesting. Yes, I know. That's so funny. Hi, Dad. hmm For those of you who have a father on the other side who has a birthday coming up and you do some sort of like veneration, they want you to freshen up whatever you're doing. I feel like this year play some music that they liked. You know what I mean? Y'all funny as shit. They talking to me too. Don't get it twisted. Mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. I love you, but I am not. You tripping. Them things is creepy. No. We'll have to find another way. Like, yeah. Especially those of you who have like familial gifts, like inherited gifts, please take a moment to honor your ancestors. Really. They laid the way. They led the groundwork or laid the groundwork for you if you will. But definitely pick them up right quick. Mm, mm, mm. It really is a vibe. Y'all gotta trust what you're picking up. Something don't feel right. If your vibes don't mix, if they don't work, like, take it as a sign. Like, really. Yeah, man. Y'all being, like, hid and protected by the divine. That's crazy. Like, for real, though. I mean, I wish it was deeper than that, but I feel like I cliff notes. No, cliff noted. Yeah, that's the thing. Just cliff notes here. You know, like the real point to it, like the moral of two movies. What's that, like almost 4 hours of film or some shit like that? And it's crazy because in the movie, right, there was a cosmic event. You know, it was this massive thing that ripped through the atmosphere. In the first one, no one, you didn't know how it started. So in this one, they went back and laced like the events leading up to this massive, just mm, global event, or we would think it's global. Like when this legion of demons just, seizes the earth. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Yeah, so there was a celestial event, like a meteor or something that came. And the other movie that's trending right now is Don't Look Up, which I've heard. I don't know. I don't know. I have to wait to see that one. But it's like there's signs that are letting you know what's going on for those people who have eyes to see. It's like it's just that simple. If you're paying attention, you can see what's going on. You can see the rise in evil. A lot of people are going to be caught off guard by it, but it's like you're not paying attention. You don't see what's going on. Okay. Because they were what? They were all in this little small town, minding their business or whatever, and it's a baseball game, and it was crazy because nothing is by accident. Mm, mm, mm. His hands were dirty. He was carrying a bag of oranges. He was like a working man, you know what I mean? But his hands were dirty. And he wanted to cut into this fruit and give it to his family, but his hands were dirty. And his daughter stepped in, one of the twins, right? And says, "Let me do that. Your hands are filthy." And he mocks to himself, "My hands are filthy." She looks at him, "Yeah, filthy." So symbolically, like whatever his hands were stained with prevented him long term from making this journey with his family. As they say, the wage of sin is death. Sin, mathematically, it's frequency. Frequency goes too low, weird shit happens. Right. I guess the wage of sin is death. I should give y'all a moment to reflect on this, huh? So, like, if you know what's coming, right, you have to do the things that are required. That way you can make the adjustment, you can make the shifts when we have these jumps and we go through these ascensions, right? You're healthy enough to make these jumps. You're in alignment with the Creator. It's just what I'm getting. It's a frequency. See? Got the beats. Got the beats. Please don't say stuff like that in my ear. That's just weird. Okay. I was gonna try it one more time. I know. I'm hard headed. I feel like it's too easy, or it was easy to gain access. It was simple at one point. You know, walk away from the things that don't serve you. You know what I mean? Like when people, when they supposedly go into the church, if you will, they renounce their worldly ways. But you can do that in a very spiritual way too. I don't think it has to be so dramatic. You know, you do the right thing because it serves you, serves the divine, puts you in alignment. It's beneficial, like spiritually beneficial, and it trickles down. That's funny because I feel like this over here is still messing with people. Just the whole frequency thing, wage of sin, sin being frequency. It's anyway, sacred geometry, if you will. Wait, so say, I knew it was gonna come out. I feel like if you quiet yourself, right? Mm-mm. Quiet yourself so you can do the things you're divinely guided to do. quiet yourself. Interesting. You know, we never found out the purpose. These things just killed indiscriminately, right? All you had to do was make a noise, right? But these things put out these wretched sounds. They wanted, the fallen, right? We weren't worthy. They wanted to be favored. They wanted to be loved like man. They hate us because they ain't us. I know. They feel these low energies, right? They feel left out by the divine. So they target his creations. They target her creations. They attack us because of the love that we're shown, for the favor that we're shown. The funny part is, I find that they already know that we have redeeming qualities. It's funny, right? I was watching a show the other night, Evil with the capital E, right? And on one of the episodes, they brought up the conversation that Archangel Michael had about Sodom and Gomorrah. If there were 10 worthy people, would they not destroy it? But it wasn't. In both these towns combined, there were not 10 worthy people. I would beg to differ that on today's planet Earth, I'm not saying without repute, because who's perfect? But I would say that the people on the planet right now, there's at least 10 people. I pray the angels. I would pray it'd be different this time around. They hate us because they ain't us. Because of the freedom we are afforded by the sacrifice. Thank you. Christ consciousness. I don't find it martyr syndrome. I really don't. It's a difference. I spoke about it earlier about the light body needing to be built and activated in order to achieve for the death and resurrection to occur the way it did, if you will. It's a spiritual thing. It's just spiritual. The physical body is transmuted into pure energy. It's different. It's like going supernova. It's a DNA activation. It's different. Many cultures talk about the various stages of death. Dead ain't always dead. You know what I mean? Hmm. out of time. Double fives, right? 4, 3, the countdown. Truly, trying to get people into a quiet space, right? Getting people to go into hermit mode, to tap in, to understand the greater purpose for both themselves and humanity. There's a lot of players out here. We're looking at the world, the big picture. And some of you are about to learn how fundamental you are to it all. I keep getting that. It's crazy. That's why it's like frequency, frequency, hermit mode, frequency. Please. Some of y'all don't even know, but y'all are like the witnesses, right? Hmm. I literally feel like these are people. Like there are 4 people on the planet right now who truly represent the 4 angels that hold the 4 pillars of the world. And they themselves act as witnesses. And the things they observe and the things they report back has a great deal to do with, oh God. Oh, the geese are finally leaving. Oh, sorry. Like, they should have been gone. It must be about to get real cold. Shit. I thought the 20s was cold enough. But anyway, I digress. I literally feel like whoever these people are, when they go to bed at night, some of y'all so disgusted by the shit y'all said, you go run back, tell daddy. Like in a very astral, this ain't prayers. It's not, that's not what I'm saying. I feel like, no, your ass cross a dimension, you go talk to dad, you give him a progress report, you come back, get back in your body, carry on. Like, ooh, some of y'all spiritual snitches to the divine. And that's a beautiful position. You don't even know. But this is a task. You've been tasked with this. Wow. Yeah, it feel like each night, right? These 4 people, right? These 4 souls that represents these 4 angels at the 4 corners. That's coming through real strong. They come together, right? Using the astral network to sit beneath the Father to report. That's why your ass be so tired in the morning. For those of you who wake up exhausted, and I mean it, like, this is why, because you're busy all night. Like, you're busy. You going through several dimensions here. You, right. So if you somehow keep coming up with like these little extended break periods and things like that, that's the divine giving you time to rest and recover from all of this spiritual journey, because it does have an impact on your physical body, this much astral travel. Mm. Y'all, I'm just gonna tell you real quick. You gotta be careful with these energy vampires, right? Because low key, people be trying to like they can say shit to try to allow you to give them access to your energy. It sounds so unassuming, but read between the lines. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, thank you. I feel like some of y'all need to take a sick day. Even if you're not sick, you just need a day off to yourself. I'm looking at these cards and I really don't like. The more I stare at them, I'm like, that looks funny. What are they expecting to happen globally? Like, I know what's going on with do I even want to know? Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles. And look what come out. Yeah, some of y'all really do need like a self care day. Like, show yourself some love, something like that. I do feel like there's like a blessing coming. Somebody may invite you to come on vacation somewhere with them because, or something like that. For some of y'all, like you need a little R&R. Somebody might do something real nice for you. Gesture of love. Y'all could be on the outs with somebody. Could be a friend. Don't have to be. But yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's three aces. Only thing out here is the Ace of Pentacles. Uh huh. Right. Yeah. But look who on the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles. hmm Mm. That's fucking hilarious. Like, hilarious. It's okay. I'm just rambling. Hmm. Yeah, y'all on the outs. Right now, this is like a bunch of talk, bunch of thoughts. I see some divine orchestration here for sure. There's too many aces. Oh, thank you. Sending it right back. What are they gonna do? I'm not taking. No, I'm not. What are you gonna do? No, somebody gonna put their money where their mouth is. Look, they. I told you the universe. They on it. Yo, as I live and breathe. Look at this shit. I put the King of Pentacles back in the deck. Because he was sitting on the bottom, and then look who on the bottom. Queen of Pentacles. This is like divine orchestration. Whoever this is to you, they like, y'all gotta fix it. Not like for real. It's meant to be fixed. Mm, mm, mm. I'm hearing Marvin Gaye in my head, sexual healing. So, however that works out for y'all, but somebody wants to reconcile. But nah, somebody's determined. Like determined. Absolutely. Let's look at this determination. It's the divine. It really is. Look. Because that will came around and whooped somebody ass. Mm, mm, mm. I mean, we started with judgment, right? Then they come like, right, no. They see you when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. Right. Why are they confused? Wow. Because you don't want them. You give them the eye roll. Now, I wonder if the universe is confused because, again, there's a lot of majors out here, right? And so it's like at one point in time you wanted this person and now you don't. Let's see. Let's look at confused. Now you can feel it in your energy. Crack block in place. They know you got your guard up. Right. You look at this person like an energy drain. Like every time you're around this person, every time you interact with this person, your energy drain. It really do. And I feel like you work really hard to keep your vibration exceptionally high. And you just, you don't want no parts of it. Hey. You really are looking at this person like they ain't shit. Look. And they sitting there, he loves me. Or she loves me. She loves me not. He loves me not. Like, really. Like, somebody keeps going back and forth trying to, figure out your energy. But I feel like it's clear. Like, you're emitting love, right? You want true love. You don't want bullshit. And so just because you're not being a dick to somebody, they take it the wrong way. But karma has a lot to do with why they want to make amends, is what I'm thinking. What I'm feeling. Very much so. Like, I feel like you got somebody questioning their whole self. Like, seriously. As they should, though. Give me one for judgment. Yeah. Like they're trying to send you music and shit like that, misfits, huh? That's kind of how you feel about this person. They're a drag. Like, I feel like they stifle your creativity, is really what I'm getting. Whoever this person is. Yeah, like, whatever your intuition, they could be determined all the hell they want, right? But whatever your intuition's telling you about this person, I feel like you're spot on. This person just wants to siphon your energy. They want your creativity. They want your juice. That's really what I'm getting. So what if they want to make things right? I might. How am I? Am I? Right. Exactly. No, I'm not blowing things out of proportion. Right. I feel like this person may do that though, and you're not going to be interested whatsoever. Yeah, you definitely got somebody trying to create some sort of energetic cord, and they mad about it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You just look at this person like y'all might have vibed at the same frequency at one point in time, but you know what? Not no more. You don't see it the same way no more. I just, mm-mm, mm-mm. They can be determined all they want for whoever I'm reading for. You're not, right. Why would you open yourself back up to that when you're, you know, mm. It's like one piece left to this stability, to this just tranquil shit. And here comes somebody talking about, let's settle down, let's get married, let's move in. No, after they left, you just bossed up and somebody getting their karma and they talking about, look, no, look, somebody could fuck around and just give you some dough because they feel bad. Let me see, is the queen, does she have her back turned to this motherfucker? Look, she not even looking. She can feel the energy creeping. No interest. Tell me about that Ace of Swords, please. Wow, look at this shit. Mm, bad reputation now. Like you don't want no parts of it. Somebody's haunted by it, right? Literally can't sleep. Bad romance. Look, romantic love affair, inside scoop. This person's trying any which way they can to peer into your life. They may even want to tell you that. Eventually. Uh-huh. Yo. Mm. This person wants to share their misery with you. They want you to be all in your head and all just looking like shit, freaked out. I told you it's about sex though. This person wants to reattach their cord. I get that so strongly. Like, this person got demonic shit on them, like in them. Like, I don't think you want it. You had your little dance to double. You done with it now. Seriously, you had your little dance. See the music? See the devil? No, literally. You had your little, you did, all right? You did. It's done now. Right. No. Mm-hmm. They can't get in. Look, you see, they on the other side of this wall. See that shit right there? This person wants to haunt you and shit. They can't get in. They just cannot get in. That shit funny as hell to me. Anybody who's ever had like an entity, an incubus, succubus spirit, like, you know, once you get rid of them, once you like really, like, it's a beautiful relief. And so whoever this is, they are really desperately trying so hard. So hard. Like, they sending you music. They trying to break through your energetic barriers. They looking you up online. Like, these motherfuckers. Yeah, what can I say? This person is all up in your business. And to boot, they probably tried to throw some shade on your name because you don't want nothing to do with them. But why wouldn't you want anything to do with them? I would hope logical people, Ace of Swords, would be able to say, yo, somebody was dope. Like, you had a real winner right there. Person loved you. Like, really. Y'all look like y'all was such a good mix, right? Meanwhile, somebody's thriving, right? And again, somebody's receiving a helping hand of karma. It's happened. And it's happening. And they want to share a little bit of their karmic repercussions. And I feel like you know better. Tell me about the world. Look, dust it off, groupie. Right, them energetic cores, them entities and shit. You finally like, nah, you got it off. You done. We not doing that. We not doing that. Look, what I say. What I say. For some, they still look. This person still ain't learned a lesson about their hijinks. They haven't. They still doing it. They still doing it. Graveyard. Like, listen. Here's the crazy part, right? Because this is the world, right? See the dust, graveyard dirt. Like, they got somebody, they paying somebody to do dumb shit. They are. Because they don't have the juice to do it themselves. Not to mention, you don't care. I don't even think you're in contact with this person. They can say what the hell they want. You're shopping for blush. You don't give a shit. Mm. You like makeup, whatever the hell you want about me. I don't care. And that's definitely not the way of going about getting anybody back. Like, this person, they throwed, Joe. They are throwed. That's really what I'm getting. It's like somebody really is off. Look, the fuck I say, head in the clouds. Fuck I say. This person ain't nothing but a waste of time. They ain't gonna change. They karmic. I feel like y'all know that already. Mm. That's funny. I'm like, ooh, somebody really is delusional. Like, somebody really is sick in the head. Like, clinical. I'm not really joking. Hierophant 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Like, no, somebody is clinical. Like, they go see somebody. Hey, and I'm not making fun. No, they go see somebody, They go lay on their couch. They take notes. For some, electroshock therapy. I don't know. That's a really extreme treatment. I know it's possible that they still use that to reset the currents in people's head because some people max out on the meds. I don't know who that's for, but somebody they've gotten some electroshock therapy. Mhm. Mhm. Lord, Lord, Lord. At least 3 treatments. Seriously, in a real institution. I'm light and love really, cause that's a lot. I feel like you dodged the bullet. All right, fine, 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 fine. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. I don't think I was supposed to say how many times. I'm sorry. I apologize. I feel like they chastised me. I apologize. I do. I apologize. All right. Anything else before I wrap this? Because that was work on your energy levels, y'all. I'm not joking. Like it's deep. Look at that. You come back out. There's a major shift coming. That's why, right? Major. Some of y'all dealing with a Scorpio. What's up with the Scorpio? They want to make nice. That's some strong, sad, strong Scorp energy, y'all. That shit funny to me. Yeah. Yeah, look, they want to make nice. Them double sixes. Somebody like, yo, you know you my bestie. You know you my day one. You know you my ride or die. Like somebody. You're like, oh, water under the bridge. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Like, I don't know. It's up to you, right? That's your business. I'm just saying. But look, this is big. Whoever this is, but it's big. It is. It is. I feel like it's a huge moment for whomever the King of Cups is, right? Because this is the only like real energy out here. Everything else is major, so it's like backed by the universe. This is an action card, one of equilibrium and balance and things like that. But the energy and the transits are conducive. And look who's on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups, and there's the Fool with Judgment in the world, right? So the energy is conducive for this restoration, for this balance, for this reconciliation. Remember the retrogrades, people, they're retrogrades. And so all the re's, right? All the re's. Just saying. Right. Somebody want to clear the air. They want to have a conversation because some feelings got hurt. I saw the Three of Swords. But this is a huge step for whoever this is, this King of Cups energy to balance things out. It's taken a long time and a lot of work to get to get this person, to get this energy here. Let's see. You're hilarious, Ruthie. She says, I'll pass. I know. Six of Pentacles. We gonna see. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. That wasn't upside down. I'm gonna leave it that way because it came out that way. Whatever. Alright, it's coming together. It's coming together. For some of you, this was a love triangle, but this actually feels much more platonic for some of you. Yeah. Things came to some sort of abrupt halt with the death card. I also feel like somebody hit some sort of emotional crash. Like, just did a nosedive. I don't know if someone's on medication or what, but there's an emotional imbalance here. And because there's a recognition of an emotional imbalance, someone's realizing that they acted irrationally. I feel like this person has a need for attention, is really what I'm getting. They like drama, but this has caused a rift, right? But it's also caused their reputation to suffer because they bugged out on you and then went along like they didn't give a fuck whatsoever. When I feel like you've always looked out, like, and then all of a sudden there was this sort of rift. Okay, let's see. Give me one for the lovers. Right. And I feel like, I don't know, Scorp, either you or them, but somebody made a decision to turn their back on it, pull their power back, and just went in a different direction. Seriously. Pulled all their power back. Holy shit. That's that's the emperor. Like, two of wands, that is the emperor. With the empress, yo. Now I see why you want to make nice with this person. Wheel of Fortune, please. Right. Now somebody feel bad because you lost one. Because you like drama. Because you need attention. And for those of you where this is a actual romantic situation, it's still the same thing. This person gave the 2 when they should have been given the 1. Now they want to come back around because of the retrograde energies after a period of reflecting. They have reached some insight. And as much as this person may come across like everything's good, everything's fine, for that, this would be the person who ghosted you. Right. They're actually very bothered. They're still bugging. Right. This person really as in this sort of epic state of they fucked up. Right. I feel like karma came around and showed them a thing or two or a thing or two because the 5 of Cups, that is crying over spilled milk. But that is actual remorse, regret. Let us look at Temperance, please. Look. Mm-hmm. When you pulled your power back from this person, for those of you where this is a love interest, this motherfucker, mm, mm, mm. It's like the more balanced you become and you became, the more this drives this person up a wall, like just really sick in the head sort of shit. But that's why I was saying somebody could have been dealing with some meds and things was off and the chemistry was off, because there's definitely something unhealthy about this. Like definitely under the influence of something, whether prescribed or, street pharmacy prescribed. One for King of Cups and Death. Look at this shit. That's why I said it felt like it took a lot for this person to get to this place of even wanting to make amends, if you will. Like, this person really is a piece of work. But for whoever I'm like, I feel like both parties are quasi-present or will be. You'll both see this reading because it feels that way. This person who has to take the action, who's going through this metamorphosis, um, and then there's this energy here where someone really was just like, they turned their back on the situation and really didn't wait around for somebody to balance out things whatsoever. That's whether in a friendship or even in this love triangle energy that's coming through. Give me one. The spiritual hater, please. Right. They've literally, that part of themselves is now dead. Like, really, they have gone through a serious transformation. I feel like somebody could have done some shit to them, because those 10 swords, boy, for them to reflect on the third party, I don't even feel like it had anything to do with you. I feel like it's some shit they got themselves involved in that triggered their healing, because they ended up in a karmic cycle with somebody. And through their own healing process, they know they need to, the sun in the lover's card is really jumping out. It's like they want to illuminate some things. They want to express some things. Yeah. And ghosted is still on the bottom. This is definitely somebody who, yeah, they're searching for you. Whether they send you requests, follow, whatever. Yeah, I do. I feel like this person really is like, because they keep replaying it. And there's a parallel to how they treated you to something they've gone through recently. It's like overwhelming guilt. Why would they pretend to be unfazed? Yeah, it is a waste of time. Because I feel like it's obvious. Because, like, I wanted to turn the card, but I do feel like it's obvious. That's why I was like, no, I'm going to leave it like that. Because that feels like a facade. Like, they can't, like, because this energy feels very strong. Temperance. Lord, have mercy. This is a friend. This person tried to hex you. Even if it's a lover, they tried to hex you. They tried to work some sort of spell work on you. This is a spiritual hater. You should have, like, come on now. They've had to pay for this. Like, they really, I wouldn't let this person back in your energy. hmm That's a self-explanatory card. Like, I'm not. Give me one for the wheel. Because I feel like everything this person's been trying to do in terms of spell work is just spinning back to them. That's why that Ten of Swords is there. That's crazy, though. That's crazy to see that come out. Yeah, I see the lovers. I do. And when I started shuffling, I did. I saw the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I did. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I want to know why that came out. Because it's like, y'all can't be telling me it's this person. Because look who on the bottom. Mr. Still Your Girl. I feel like whoever the fuck this is a distraction. I really do. Because wasting time, screenshots, they looking you up. This is a fucking game. Yeah, they reflecting. Yeah, look, you know who this person is. Trust what you know about this person. You want to let the same nightmare in when you're so close to this. This feels like this is coming in. Why is that there? Right. You better learn a lesson. Look, 666. You better learn a lesson about this person. Or be doomed to repeat the pattern. Because I feel like this is incoming for you doing this. Pulling back your power. This person want to show up and apologize, let them. Sure, why not? That don't mean you don't fall for the bait, because that's all it is. That's why your guys are like, yo, can you see the patterns? Because I feel like you can set your watch by how this person behaves. You know it's a waste of time. Just block them. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm getting peckish. Light and love. Bye.